So, good evening, dear colleagues, dear friends. Welcome to this Meet the Members event with the Ukrainian Mindfulness Association, UMA. I'm especially grateful that you're here because over the last days you had new attacks and you are really living the full catastrophe. And so we are very grateful that nevertheless you do this kind of work and you come here and you are a very active member of the eamba community. So we are really honoring you for your work and for your collaboration. Before we start, allow me to say a few words about eamba, especially for people who might look at the recording later on and who are not yet familiar with eamba. eamba, the acronym eamba nowadays means Earth Alliance of Mindfulness-based Associations, because since last year, eamba is present in 4 continents, almost every country in Europe, and also in the United States, in the Middle East, and in South Africa. So we are very happy to have made a larger community and to include colleagues from more time zones, which of course gives new challenges, but we can learn so much from each other. Why eamba? eamba was founded 8 years ago after a time of networking, about 6 years of networking. We founded an association to be able to share the experience that those of us had in bringing teachers together locally and support the teacher community, and other countries to learn from that and also to found teacher associations. UMA became a member and a full member very, very quickly, taking a lot of initiatives to make sure that there were more teachers in Ukraine, working with people from the US and from the Netherlands to train more teachers. And you made really a quick work of becoming first an affiliate of eamba and then a full member. So congratulations on that. But you will probably tell us more about your journey, which we are here to listen to. The Meet the Members series is actually a very important part of connecting the different members of eamba to each other and to make sure that we find out what is needed, what has been learned, and what we can learn from each other. So, without further ado, I would like to pass to you, Marina, and please say a few words about yourself and then pass on the words to the colleague who will follow up on your presentation. Thank you very much. And please also tell me, do you want spotlighting or do you want us to keep the full screen? Because there are not more people here than will make a full screen available. So that would be possible if you want that. And of course, you can share your presentation. Please tell me, what do you want? You want a spotlight?
Maybe spotlight.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Marina, and I'm so sorry. Not these options. I'm sorry. Um, Excuse me. My name is Marina, and I am president of Ukrainian Mindfulness Association. And today, together with my colleagues, we would like to share the story of the Ukrainian Mindfulness Association, our development, activities, and experience of supporting mindfulness in Ukraine during times of war and uncertainty. But before we begin, we would like to invite you to a short mindfulness practice, and I'd like to introduce my colleague Julia Statnicka. Julia?
Hello, everyone, and I'm very happy to see you. And it is very important for us to be here, to be the part of the world community, Earth community. And let me invite you to the short mountain meditation. This meditation has its own story because when war starts, we meditated mountain meditation to keep our mental health. So let's begin by coming to comfortable sitting or standing position. I invite you to lift your feet up one at a time and gently stamp them down, making contact with the floor, feeling the quality of the ground supporting us. Can you feel any movement in the body? Perhaps a gentle swaying, an expansion with the inhalation, coming back to the center, releasing on the exhalation. This is mountain pose, the point of stillness that allows us to feel our physical alignment. And also the alignment between our body and mind. The middle path between intention and action. A place to pause. To return to whenever we need to ground ourselves in the present moment. What happens as you breathe? Breathing in and breathing out. Perhaps bringing to mind the image of the mountain, one you know well, one you have seen in a picture, or one you can imagine. Or just the essence of mountain. Allowing the mind to explore this image or sensation for a few moments. Noticing the mountain's base supported by the ground. Explore the shape of its slopes and peak. Imagining the seasons and weather that blew in and out, creating its shape. The mountain is strong and resilient, but all the time there are subtle movements if we watch with curiosity and awareness. Maybe noticing that there are some of these qualities about your own experience. Perhaps feeling your own mountainous. Sitting here, subtly moving as you breathe, fully supported by your own roots. Feeling your own mountainous as experience come and go, finding stability in your center, supported by the ground beneath you. Even then things are stormy. As we draw this short practice to a close, gently bringing awareness back to the sensations of the body here in this moment. And you sense the mountain qualities in yourself as you continue the activities of your today evening. And then you are ready, gently opening your eyes and seeing the place you are in. Thank you for the practice.
Thank you, Julia. Julia, the first president of Ukrainian Mindfulness Association, and Julia also is a founder of Ukrainian Mindfulness Association. Thank you, Julia, for everything. And our story. Excuse me, one moment, please. Our story. So, who we are, Ukrainian Mindfulness Association, and our mission, our Ukrainian Mindfulness Association was founded was found on June in 2021. And our mission is to support the development of mindfulness-based approaches in Ukraine. Our work includes professional training, conference, and educational events, research, international collaboration, and public outreach. We aim to support both professional and the wider community through mindfulness and compassion-based approaches, especially in the context of chronic stress, uncertainty, and ongoing impact of war. We also deeply value international collaboration and the opportunity to stay connected with the global mindfulness community. Our community, you can see us. We have around 50 full members, 2 supervisors, 21 certified MBSR, MBCT teachers, and for now, 9 certified MSc teachers. As our members currently in the certification process. And we have 2 our members trained in workplace mindfulness programs. This is our Ukrainian Mindfulness Association called UMA board. You can see me, Julia, Oksana, Svetlana, Anya, Zoya, and Julia. And I would like to share a little bit our activities Last year, we had international mindfulness conference called The Potential of Mindfulness Practice in Times of Uncertainty. It was an international online conference organized by eamba, and this conference was dedicated to the role of mindfulness practice during chronic stress and uncertainty and, of course, war. We discussed topics such as resilience, self-compassion, trauma-sensitive mindfulness, the role of mindfulness in psychotherapy and healthcare, mindfulness for various, mindfulness in the workplace, mindfulness in parenting, and mindfulness for life. For us, the conference became not only an educational event, but also a space for connection, support, and supporting professional community during prolonged war conditions. Now I pass Julia. Yeah, Julia. Julia?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I share a little bit about our senses. And the core of our relationship and our association lies a deep connection and mutual support. In 2022, when the full-scale war began, we couldn't leave each other. Many of our teachers and colleagues were forced to flee their homes in eastern Ukraine, seeking refuge in the western part of the country or abroad. However, throughout 2022, we met every Wednesday evening to support each other. Some of our colleagues joined these video calls while living under occupation. For them, our meetings become a vital source of nourishment and strength. This experience bonded us and gave us a sense of a true, kind community. And we practice it together, helping each other stay committed to the practice, no matter how difficult it was. Next slide, Marina, please. And after our deep connection, we created first teacher training in Ukrainian language for Ukrainian teachers. And we have wonderful teachers team who support us on this journey. And with their help, we have already trained 3 cohorts of teachers. In this photo, you can see John, and he came to congratulate us on the start of the teachers training program. And he's holding a book of our teacher, Rob Bransma, who supported us a lot with his team, Mila de Koning, Joost van der Heuvel Reinders, Torsten Bahnhofer. And we are very, very appreciate for their support and help and developing our community in Ukraine. The next slide, yeah. And thanks to our colleagues Mila and Chris Germer, we feel a tremendous support, including in the development of the MSc course. We were invited to participate in teacher training and were involved in translating the workbook by Christine Neves and Chris Germer, which is now available in Ukrainian language for the whole Ukrainian community, and not only community, but also for the participants of MSc course. And you can also see the beaver on the photo. The beaver is the symbol of our resilience. In 2023, yeah, we joked a lot about the beaver, and it helped us to get through a traumatic experience. So this beaver looks like it has survived significant hardships, and that gives us hope. It also makes various sounds. It's a toy for dog, and it's also soft to the touch, which is very soothing for us. So it's like a symbol of our surviving. And next slide, please. In 2024, we organized an online meeting, Mindfulness for Ukraine, to share our experience with mindfulness in wartime. We saw a lot differences between meditation in not so tough times and during the war. Yes, and that was not so easy. However, we have huge experience. And also Mila de Koning developed a supportive fundraising campaign during this meeting to launch a training program for MSc teachers in Ukraine. So we are very grateful for the whole world community to support our good education and our development as community, as teacher community in Ukraine, which is very needed now. And here you might see, maybe previous slide, Marin, and here you might see our first cohort of MSc teachers in Ukraine. Next slide. We have also established the Ukrainian Mindfulness Institute in 2025, which organized now training programs for teachers who later become members of the Ukrainian Mindfulness Association. And we are committed to providing high quality training and creating a nourishing environment for professionals in Ukraine. Next slide, please. Our community is deeply grateful to colleagues from all over the world who stood by us during these difficult times and helped us grow stronger by teaching us, supporting us, and sharing their materials, experience. We are deeply grateful to Katarina, who supported our community all the time from the beginning of our existence. One of the first person who offered help was David Trelevan, the founder of Trauma Sensitive Mindfulness. He shared his materials and provided access to his course for teachers working with trauma in 2022. And importantly, this course became available not only to our association members, but also to a wider circle of Ukrainian teachers who haven't joined our association yet. Next slide, please. In 2025, Dessa Bergenchiko offered to train us in her specialized program for trauma survivors. This version of mindfulness program offers a very gentle and delicate way to meditate, focusing on healing and resilience. In our work over the years of war, we have noticed that people can't always practice meditation while in a state of ongoing trauma. However, we continue to find ways to strengthen the practice and help people cultivate mindfulness in Ukraine. Thanks to Dessa, we translated materials that are now available for teachers who attended her workshop in August 2025. Next slide, please. Since 2022, we have been implementing mindfulness into our work with the military and their families. Our partnership with NGO Metta in the mountain therapy is especially valuable to us. Our specialist mindfulness teachers implement practice that help Ukrainian defenders find stability, regain their footing, and achieve what we call post-traumatic growth. Our association pays extraordinary attention to the development of children and youth. As the Dalai Lama said, if every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within one generation. We share this belief, and we see a wonderful effect when children who are currently experiencing ongoing trauma get the opportunity to live, to nourish their practice and the supporting presence of our mindfulness teachers. We are very grateful to eamba, which helped us to connect with colleagues who have developed valuable programs and have experience implementing mindfulness in schools. One of the first to respond was Cristina Quadras, who offered us her beautiful program, Mind Sirena. He shared also all materials with us, and under the guidance of Christina and her colleagues, we were able to translate them into Ukrainian language. These resources are now available to school teachers who can apply mindfulness practice for the children directly in the classrooms. Next slide, please. We also received a response from Nimrod Sheinman from Israel, who has been implementing mindfulness in schools for over 20 years, not only in Israel, but also in Bhutan and other countries. In 2023, Nimrod found the opportunity to visit us in Lviv. And he worked with local school teachers, training them on how to integrate mindfulness for children into the educational process. That was very fun and beautiful time for school teachers in our city. And I invite to share their experience our beautiful team of teachers who are implementing mindfulness into Ukrainian education for the next years. And I ask Ola Vanenko will be first, or
No, Ola
no?
Lipovska.
Okay, okay.
Okay, it's my turn to continue our presentation. And I want to present our work with Ukraine education, and I want to present our work in the humanitarian project in Lviv 2025-2026. It's you can see a slide and about the program. The well-being for children program was developed by Perla Kaliman for Generation Alpha Minds in the collaboration with Marina Lisenberg. And in this point, I want to express our immense gratitude to Perla for her support, for her help, for her program. It's a magic program, and I am continuous. The next slide. No, it's not the next slide. The content this program is based on the neuroscientific concept for the 4 pillars of the healthy mind and development by healthy mind innovation. The program was implemented by Olga Hermanovich, it's my colleague, Olga Ivanenko, and I'm Olga Uralova. It was in the school in the Lviv and school 49. It's our photo. You can see. Next slide, please. On this slide, you can see the result of our research conducted during our program to assess children's well-being and the coping resource during ongoing trauma, to test the feasibility of the school program awareness, self-compassion, social content, purpose, trauma processing, and the 81 children will be in the program. And you can see 42% of children and for advanced childhood experience ACS, 39.5% probably PTSD about clinical research, and K funds protective factor. It's very interesting, the result of all research. Higher self-compassion, mindfulness, significantly low PTSD symptom, K-friendly impact to intervention, children's family and staff report improvement in well-being, emotion regulation, is social functioning. And self-compassion and mindfulness training may act a protective factor against war-related trauma, ongoing trauma. School-based intervention was addressed trauma as a feasible and promising during ongoing war. This study has been for publication in the special issue for War Against the Children and the journal Child Protection and Practice. And next, maybe Ola Germanovich. I take my voice.
As I understood, we can share a video, a short video. Yeah, Ola?
Yeah. Ola,
I would like to invite you to watch a video about our program. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Next slide.
Together with my colleagues, we implemented a school-based program in Lviv. It was a very meaningful and important project that allowed us to see how mindfulness practice can support children and challenge circumstances. And please, Olga Ivanenko.
Next slide about Osvitorium, Marina. Next. Yes, and we was very inspired, yes, and create a new project with our educational platform Osvitorium, emotional resilience in school, mindfulness for teacher and children. And this project is about psychoeducation, education webinars were held. We are currently supporting the program, which involves about 50 teachers from all over Ukraine. And this is just the beginning. Thank you for this moment. Okay.
And this slide, my name is Yulia. I also part of UMA. It's about short event. Together with my colleague Olga Koba, we held an event about self-compassion and self-care for journalists who cover the reality of war in the media. It was an introduction to the ideas and practices of self-compassion, self-support, non-burnout, This event was part of the project Mental Health Evening for Media, which is implemented on charitable free basis. And we hope to find an opportunity in future to conduct a program of mindful self-compassion for this audience. Thank you. And this part, it's about my colleague Svetlana Puchata, and I'm honored to briefly present instead of Svetlana this part, who unfortunately couldn't join us today. This is about a mindful parenting program by Michelle Renner. The program has been held 3 times in last year and a half. And now Svetlana and colleagues are preparing the training for teachers of the program on the program name on the parenting journey, also authored by Michelle Renner. The training will be realized at autumn of 2026 this year. This program will teach facilitators who will help spread the culture of mindful parenting in the Ukrainian families. Now about 200 teachers participated in educational webinars at all, and near 50 at the program of implementation of practices in school. And I thanks a lot for Svetlana and all colleagues for this work. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia.
And also, when we are living through ongoing trauma and during war, it is vital for us to find a safe place to deepen our practice through retreats. We are very grateful to Rob Bransma, who finds the time every year to organize the Satipatthana Sutta online retreat for us. And also we are honored by the visits of Joost van der Heuvel-Reinders, who comes to Ukraine every year to lead us in a 6 days metta retreat. This deepens our practice and opens our hearts, helping us recognize manifestation of humanity amidst the pervasive darkness and violence.
And last year we conducted one more research, the benefits of MBSR course in times of uncertainty, long-term effects during full-scale war in Ukraine. It was qualitative follow-up study, and we had 76 participants. It was different people who took part of MBSR course. And we had 4 groups. You can see it 6 months after they were finished course, 12 months after MBSR course, and 3 years, and more than 3 years after MBSR course. What interested us most was only whether mindfulness helped in the short term, but how these skills continued to develop, integrate into everyday life and under chronic uncertainty and prolonged stress. The main themes reported by participants. Across all groups, participants described mindfulness not as a way to eliminate stress, but as a way to relate different to stressful experience. Many of them reported becoming less reactive, more aware of bodily stress signals, and more able to pause before responding automatically. Over time, participants also described greater self-compassion, better emotional regulation, and faster recovery after difficult situations. One of the most interesting findings was these effects often deepened over time. For many people, mindfulness gradually became not simply a practice, but a way of living with more awareness, stability, and resilience in conditions of uncertainty. And I can share a little bit our participant quotes. They wrote, I notice my emotions before reacting to them. I recover more quickly after stressful situations. I learned to pause before acting. And they wrote, mindfulness helps me live through difficult emotions and accept uncertainty. And also, I spend less energy on stress and feel more present in my life. And one more, mindfulness gradually became part of my everyday. This is that information was, sorry, a little bit about our research. And now I would like to introduce my colleague, Oksana.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. And I want to tell you about our social media and website. Yes, we have website in UMA, and there we post. We have some home pages, some events, some blogs, some about association members. We have a link there, yeah, and maybe Marina, you can little bit show what we have, how website looks like. Just a little bit. Okay.
Marina, you're muted.
I'm sorry. I told you one moment, please. I'm sorry. This is our website.
Yes, you can see our website. Yes, we have some events, some about our association members. Yes, and a lot here. Yeah.
Who we are.
Yes, because it's really nice. And the blog, yes, about our UMA. And okay, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. And we have also Facebook pages, yes, and there we thank you. And there we are posted about some events. Other association members can post our 80 week courses here, yes, and we posted congratulations for who have other achievement, and some members in UMA. And also we have UMA YouTube, and have a video, a lot of video, yes, and have video with John Kabat-Zinn when he came us, and wishes our first training program, Successful Learning, and it was really nice. And as we have a Telegram channel it's a closed group, and this is we communicate with our association members, and wrote about a digest of practice. We also have a subjects group for various interests. And we have Instagram in process. We have already created content plan, and have in plans posted that, yes. And thank you. And can you next slide? Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's I also want to talk about my personality initiative of a YouTube channel with my colleague Zoya. And we have a podcast he called Feeling Your Zen. And we really loved mindfulness, and decided to record a podcast about this, and to introduce people who doesn't know nothing about mindfulness. And at the end of each video, we conduct short meditation, and this podcast we have a lot of interview about mindfulness at school with Ola, and about mindfulness in Ukrainian with Julia Stadnitska, about retreat with Yost, and about Plum Village. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Oksana. And a little bit about our future plans. This year we are planning the second International Mindfulness Conference, Growing in Times of War. And this conference will focus on the potential practice in times of uncertainty, chronic stress, and prolonged exhaustion related to war. And you can see a little bit information, and I can share this information in our chat a little bit later. And we would like to invite you and your colleagues to our mindfulness conference, Growing in Times of War. It will be September 12th of September this year, and it will be online. And a little bit more about our future project. Now we have two projects. The first one, implementation mindfulness in Ukrainian education, and one more, Heart for the Doctor. The first implementation mindfulness in Ukrainian education. This project about our children Children in Ukraine continue to live under chronic stress and under chronic uncertainty and prolonged stress related to war. So the aim of this project is to improve the psychological well-being and resilience of children affected by war in Ukraine through scalable, school-based, trauma-informed interventions. The project focuses on training multidisciplinary local teams, providing accessible psychological support in schools, and developing practice-based evidence for future implementation and policy development. This project, implemented in collaboration with NGO from Luxembourg and France and the Ukrainian Mindfulness Institute, and academic partners, including the Ukrainian Catholic University. And one more project, Heart for the Doctor, this mindful self-compassion, this project about mindful self-compassion course for medical staff in 8 regions of Ukraine. We expect to implement a special program for the healthcare staff who work now in extreme traumatic period. And the program is designed by Mila Dekonin directly for the healthcare staff in current Ukrainian situation. We are working on the process of implementation, the program with MH4U and Ministry of Health Care and Ukrainian Mindfulness Institute, and our academic partners is Ukrainian Catholic University. And a little bit more about our future plans for us is so valuable. And I'd like to introduce my colleague Christina Kolesnik. She's a member of our ethical panel. Christina.
Thank you, Marina. So in this September, from basically the last week of September, we are very lucky to host brothers from the Plum Village, and we will host the retreat in Plum Village style. We know the topic will be the joy, because we, as a group, decided that something that might help us to live all this we need to live through, that the joy will be. So, and we are, you see the picture of the mountains where we would like to stay, and we probably will have some walking meditation there, Dharma sharing, and planning and actively planning this to happen. I hope the next slide also will show you the invitation. Let us check if we have the sound on.
I will try, and please tell me, do you hear the sound in the video?
Dear friends, we are
Yes.
Brother Tianchi and Brother Pham Han. We are currently residing in Plum Village with this beautiful view behind us. We are coming to the Ukraine in this September to offer a retreat in our tradition. So we will be focusing this retreat on the creating of the collective energy of mindfulness and community that allows us to come home to ourselves, to find the permission and the strength in order to touch both our suffering, but also our joy, in order to hold whatever is there. So we will be practicing some silence, meditation, and mostly mindfulness, and touch an energy of joy in order for us to have the strength to continue our lives. So We will be very happy to meet you in Ukraine in September.
Yeah. To cut a long story short, we expecting from 20 to 40 people to participate and hope to have more joy after that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. This is our story of our Ukrainian Mindfulness Association. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hesitate to step in. I'm so honored to see what you are doing. Many associations do one of the projects that you are doing, but you are doing everything. Teaching, teacher training, research, publication, communication, children, teachers, doctors, journalists, military. I mean, wow. Congratulations. You're really, really artists in right mindset, but a lot of action. It's so inspiring to see that under all the suffering that you're going through, you have this joy. I see you smile when you present. You do the retreats. I mean, incredible, incredibly inspiring. So thank you very much for being such a valuable association and for bringing people together, but also for bringing mindfulness to your society. I would like to open the floor for questions, remarks, compliments, whatever you would like to share. Please open your microphone and respond to the colleagues from Ukraine. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Marina.
I would like to say you can find our invitation to the conference Growing in Times of War. And this is our invitation for you. And in that file, you can find the registration form, and we really waiting for you.
We will also make sure that this is on the eamba calendar. If you allow that, is it open to other? Yes. And then also publish it in the newsletter because September is close. So we need to publish it before the month of July when some people are taking vacations. Not our South African colleagues, but the ones in the north are. Yes, I'm learning. So yes, it will be in the next newsletter. That's okay. Yes. And do you need any support for that? Maybe any funds that you might need for translation or Zoom support or something?
Thank you. We can organize translation and Zoom support, but we really would like to invite you, your colleagues. Maybe you can want to be speakers on our conference. We invite you.
Great. Thank you very much. And is there a link for donations on that invitation? Because people might want to support you, and then we have that information as well.
I think we will contact with you and we can discuss these things.
Yes. So we would
Later.
need that before the 13th of June, so it can be published in the newsletter. Thank you very much. Please, the floor is open. I saw many hearts. I saw many nods. There are some remarks in the chat. Please, let's have a dialogue with our colleagues. Yes, Magdalena, thank you very much.
I don't have much to say. I'm just speechless and amazed and so inspired for some beginning work we are starting in this region. Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia, because we want to do such a work in the region. I'm speechless and amazed. Thank you so much.
And congratulations, Magdalena and Dalida and Sasha, for taking this initiative to create MIR. We really hope to have you here speaking up on the story of your association after maybe starting in September. Really be welcome. We would like to hear.
Someone wrote in messages, we are still crawling, but hope will on our legs soon. Because we are regional and there are some administration things that just take time. Thank you so much.
But you know what happens to a human after they have crawled? They run very, very fast and they don't mind to fall down and get up.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yes, Megan, please open your microphone.
Yes, hi, thank you so much for this beautiful presentation and for all the work that you are doing for yourself, for your communities. I'm very impressed, and it's also very beautiful to see that you don't forget yourself too also in this work. This is a very beautiful wisdom for me. I would like to know, because I'm working also in shelters for people who are asking for asylum. And well, of course, we have a lot in Luxembourg, and we have a lot of Ukrainian people there. So I would like, because my goal too is to give access to all the people who need of approach like mindfulness and skills. So I would like to be able to share your website and your information to the people with who me and my colleague we are working, and people who are in need. So I think you organize online courses for the people also. So I suppose it will be possible for the people if they want to join you in one training, that they can do it at the moment that they have yes, the internet connection. Yeah, it's my first point.
In chat, you can find our email yeah, and our website. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And my second point is, I suppose maybe one of you know about Telehelp Ukraine. This is one association, but I think it's association with out of Ukraine, and it's clinician who propose individual meeting to the people to support them, like psychologist or doctor. I don't know if one of you knows this association. It's from, I think, different people in all over the world who work voluntary for the people who are in Ukraine. But I don't know exactly if there are people who are based in Ukraine who work in this association. But I spoke to you about that because I proposed them to do mindfulness session as volunteer, and maybe in case there are people from Ukraine, it can be maybe interesting. I don't know, that you can be in contact with them. Yeah, it's just a proposition.
Yeah, thank you, Megan, for your words. And I guess it is very important to join. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Always connecting, always trying to make new connections. Thank you very much. Yes, please, Kev. Please open your microphone.
Hi, and I'm sorry that I can't see you all face to face. My video camera is not working at the moment, but I just wanted to say that how humbling it's been to listen to all the amazing work that you're all doing, and I hope you really feel appreciated for it. In Norway, we have a very small group, and we often struggle to get a conference off the ground or a seminar or anything else. So it's even more impressive to see what you are able to do in your situation. Very inspiring, and thank you for this evening. I wanted to ask you one question, which I put in the chat as well, which is whether it's possible to join for non-Ukrainians to join the Plum Village retreat in September.
Anna, I guess it's the questions to you.
Christina.
Moment. Can you please repeat one more? Sorry.
Yes, we heard you, Christina.
Yes, I'm asking, can you please repeat the question? Because
Kev, did you hear? Christina needs you to repeat the question, please.
Yes, I'm sorry, Christina. I maybe spoke a little too quickly. I was wondering if it's possible for non-Ukrainians to join the Plum Village retreat in September.
you know, we have the idea of the community to host the retreat because brothers will not be coming only two of them. They will also invite non like participants, who are practitioners but not nuns or brothers in this like ordinated. But I would like also maybe to ask, are you interested to join as a participant or like a supporting team and etc.? And what do you think?
I think I might be interested in any role as a participant or in support in some way or another.
So I would suggest then, we would get in touch in maybe email and then continue this conversation to discuss whether you will be interested to join us or maybe support in, some roles. We definitely would have some support needed, because there will be the first, I think, such a big retreat because not one teacher coming, but two of them from the monastics and the larger group. So it will be helpful if we get in touch via email.
Thank you, Christina. I'll mention this to the board of Mindfulness Norway. I'm on the board here, and I will put my email in the chat now. Thank you again.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Kev. Kev, will you allow me to also use your email address to come back to you?
Absolutely, Katharina. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. It's quite overwhelming, isn't it? Are we digesting? I know we have surpassed the time that we planned to be here. So I did not interrupt because something valuable is going on. And I truly not only hear the information, but feel the connection with you. So thank you very much. Let's take time for one more remark, compliment, or if there is a question, and then close this meeting. That's a way to communicate, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear colleagues. I would also like to compliment you on the way in which very harmoniously you all participated in presenting this, in not monopolizing, but in doing this together. I think it's so exemplary, such a good example for all of us, how harmoniously you're doing this. And really, kudos to you. We will publish this recording online if that is okay for you. Is there any danger? No, it's okay. So, because I think it will be very inspiring for many more colleagues, and this is what we want. This is how we want to build this community, to build connection, to know what is going on, to learn from each other. And for me, this has been a wonderful evening, and I thank you very much. I wish you all a very good night and be together soon. Be safe, be protected, be well. Thank you. I deep bow to you.